As we continue along towards little Crater Viewpoint, I did want to stop and show you some absolutely beautiful views of Paulina Peak, as well as the gorgeous Deschutes National Forest below. Going up here, panning over to give some beautiful views of Paulina Lake. Oh, that's beautiful. Paulina Lake is definitely my favorite lake in all of Central Oregon as far as a car camping lake. Highly recommend Little Crater Campground. It's personally my favorite developed car camping campground in all of Central Oregon. Sites are right on the water. I'm a kayaker, so I can actually kayak directly from my site rather than having to use a boat dock. Be a little cumbersome to have to move the car a couple times and all that fun stuff. So to me, Paulina Lake is a kayaker's paradise. We have reached the Little Crater Viewpoint area. Let's walk down here. Got an absolutely beautiful shot of Paulina down below. Beautiful lake. And of course, Paulina Peak over there on the left. Continuing to hike along this shoreline. And we will stop here, give you a grand panorama of the alpine goodiness to our left. This is the direction we just came from. Oh my gosh, this is an absolutely beautiful area. And we just keep getting better and better views as we circumnavigate this spectacular lake. Give you some trail perspective as we continue along this Lakeshore Loop. Stop here and give you a panorama. That's beautiful. This is beautiful. It's hard not to kind of bliss out when you're walking around beauty like this. I mean, if you're a nature lover, wilderness lover, crave the alpine, the wanderlust, this is your kind of area. So we're here at Newberry Volcanic National Monument, going around the lakeshore of Paulina Lake. Key part of that Newberry Volcanic is the volcanic part. This area's got a lot of obsidian and is littered with obsidian. Although it would be very tempting to abscond with some. Two problems with that. One, it's illegal, you're not supposed to. It's a finite amount, and if everybody takes their own souvenir, then before you know it, this area won't have any obsidian left. That's point one. That's a big point. The other point is be very careful handling obsidian, even if you just pick it up and put it back down. It's basically black glass, sharp as heck. Very easy to slice your finger on it on a corner that doesn't even look sharp. So obsidian's not something you want to play with, especially if you got kids. Big warning, do not let your kids run around and pick up the obsidian. Virtual 100% that they're going to slash their little fingers, and you're going to go to a first aid kit, do the Band-Aid thing and that whole thing. So just preempt it and don't let them play with it. Give them a healthy respect for it and make them understand it's no different than picking up broken glass. That's the way to look at it. And I assume you don't want your kids to pick up broken glass. Continuing to hike along Lakeshore Loop. Beautiful area. Really enjoying every step of this lakeshore experience. Pretty cool old stumps there. Like as I walk through, I hear nature scurrying and running away. feel a little bad breaking up like a squirrel dance party, but it is what it is, right? Got to get my own hike on. This side has a little bit more beachy, almost coast feel. Some of the smells kind of make me feel like I'm at the Oregon coast. This side is still pretty. I think the first section, when you first start, there's several banks there where it's truly spectacular. Got a money shot of the lake with Paulina Peak. Good angles for different colors of water. It's quite beautiful. But I think this entire lake shore loop is very well worth it. I find the whole thing beautiful. But I always consider this kind of like the Oregon coast section. And if you could smell, if this was smell-o-vision, you'd understand exactly what I'm talking about. Walking along the trail here, but I didn't want to stop and take a look at beautiful Paulina Lake next to us. The trail's a bit like this for a while. Peaks of Paulina. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. Ooh, and the sun's starting to come out more, making it a more brilliant blue, which I appreciate. But the trail does meander away from the shoreline at points and goes more into the forest like we're doing now, only to re-emerge at the lakeshore farther down. So this is kind of the experience of this shoreline trail. Look at that. That is the beautiful Paulina Lake. We're enjoying the Lakeshore Loop. It goes 7.5 miles around the lake. And these are the type of incredible viewpoints you get to enjoy through this 7.5 mile loop. And can't stop. Can't help ourselves from just stopping and looking and enjoying these panoramic views in every direction. Oh my gosh. We're here on the trail, and I wanted to pan over and show you these beautiful peaks of the lake we're getting on the Paulina Lakeshore Loop. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is beautiful. This trail is the gift that keeps on giving. As you continue to hike around this thing, you're rewarded with views too innumerable and spectacular to even count or track. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Truly beautiful. Let's keep going here. Oh my gosh. The views like this just go on for miles. It's unbelievably incredible. Look at this. This is an incredible lake. Look at the clarity of that water. This is Paulina Lake, and that is Paulina Peak. Look at this water. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this is. This is my favorite alpine lake with developed campgrounds in all of Central Oregon. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this is. Look at that glisten.